Now we come to what many people would call the hard part. What to do if you see someone practicing inadequate or incorrect infection prevention practices. Do you say something? Just ignore it and mind your own business? We say, let your conscience be your guide.
I know Ashley didn't disinfect her hands properly when she was leaving that patient's room, but I feel really uncomfortable saying something to her.
If you see something, say something. Remember, the person she infects could be you or a member of your family. This is an ideal teaching opportunity, not a disciplinary one.
But I don't know what to say without sounding like I'm butting in or lecturing her. She is a colleague of mine.
It's not as difficult as you might think. Just start with a friendly dialogue with her. Explain how it's everyone's responsibility to protect our patients. And then give her the benefit of the doubt. Allow her to explain what she thinks is proper hygiene. Tell her that many people share her belief, but that the data do not support it. Then give her something she can do to correct her behavior in the future. Go ahead, give it a try.
I will.
Hey, Ashley, I noticed when you came out of that patient's room earlier, you didn't disinfect your hands properly.
Well, I used Purell when I went into the room, so I figured my hands were already clean.
You know, a lot of people might think that, but while you were in the patient's room, you were touching the patient and the curtain and other objects, and your hands could be contaminated with germs from those objects. And when you leave that room and go into another patient's room, you can pass those germs to your other patients. Just remember, double tip on every trip. Hey, can you come help me?
Amy did a good job of communicating a potentially life-threatening mistake a colleague had made. But if you happen to be the one corrected, how should you take it?
Who does she think she is anyway? The infection control police? What gives her the right to butt in on what I do and don't do?
No doubt about it. It's not easy having someone point out your mistakes. But you really have to think of it as a concerned colleague, looking out for both you and your patients, and an opportunity to correct something that could have deadly consequences for someone. Now let's try that again.
Thanks for reminding me, Amy. Sometimes I just forget and take shortcuts, but I like your saying, double dip on every trip.